everyone, my name is Paul, Flight Ops Team Lead with the Pilot Club, and welcome to episode 22 of TPC Hangar, where we discuss upcoming flights as well as review any specific information related to the club. This episode will be talking about flights the 22nd to the 28th. This episode is brought to you by our partners over at Arkenstol, one of the toughest short takeoff and landing competitions around, as well as Vatsim, our virtual air traffic control network that we use in each and every group flight. Before I turn it over to James for some charters news, the virtual Arkenstol event that we will be having at the end of September is a slotted event just like the real one. Registration will open the 23rd this Tuesday. Make sure you grab a slot for this great opportunity. Now James, I'll turn it over to you.
All the pilots and crew over at TPC Charters are gearing up for what should prove to be a very exciting month of flying in some of the toughest and most beautiful aviation country in the world. The Alaska Gold Rush is on in September as TPC Charters hosts a month-long adventure for its member pilots. We'll be opening up new FBOs and providing specialized GA aircraft suitable for the missions that will be available in and out of a select group of Alaskan airports. But our pilots are not limited to these priority airports. Any mission between two airports in Alaska is fair game. Rewards will be given out to every charter's pilot as they visit each of the priority airports. In addition, 3 special awards will be handed out. One for being the first pilot to visit all priority airports. One to the pilot who delivers the most cargo in Alaska for the month. And one to the pilot who completes the most float plane flights for the month. And not only will float planes play a big role, you'll need skis for one of these priority destinations. Full details for the TPC Charters Alaska Gold Rush can be found in the blog section of TPC website. Not a pilot for TPC Charters? You can find information on how to join in the blog post as well. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in Alaska.
Once you make your way over to thepilotclub.org, click on Dispatch. This will always get you to the newest flights that we have upcoming for the week. First up, GA Tuesday, hosted by Mark. Now technically this event was not supposed to happen due to Sim Update 10, but since that has been moved 2 weeks forward, we decided to take advantage of New York Arctic's Tuesday nights in New York. On this flight, we'll be departing out of Newark, New Jersey, following a few VORs for a quick pit stop at Windham, Willimantic, Connecticut, and then we'll be finishing off the flight at the Class Delta of Norwood. Now, of course, with Newark, don't get lost, taxi diagram, it can be a little confusing for some people. And then, of course, Norwood, very easy port, Class Delta. Up next is TPC's Sky Blue Radio Fly-In Thursday event, hosted by Rich. For this one, the great team over at Houston has set up 2 great facilities for us to fly into. As always, once you're on our website, don't forget to click the player to listen to the newest music from Sky Blue Radio, as well as make your way over to skyblueradio.com, sounding great at any altitude. The 2 facilities are only 46 nautical miles apart from one another. First up, the Class Delta of Gulfport, that brings us the 9,000 foot runway being the longest. And then we have the Class Charlie of Mobile, Alabama, and that brings us an 8,500 foot runway being the longest. On Friday, August 26 at 7 p.m. Eastern, make sure you join Sky Blue Radio family for a great flight sim discussion as JT interviews new VAT USA Division Director Anthony and TPC founder Serge. Make sure you all tune in for a great episode. It's time for TPC's quick tip of the week, stepping away on the network. You know, before you hop on, at least do all your proper pre-flight planning. Let the puppies out, go to the bathroom, do what you gotta do so that you can really focus in on the flight. This Saturday, we're taking advantage of New York Arctic's Philly 1 runway. Now again, these events are non-hosted, so feel free to come in and fly anytime you like. Who said single runway operations out of a large Class Bravo couldn't be fun? Well, New York Arctic is putting it to the test. They'll be shutting down every runway except for 27 left and 9 right. So make sure you all stay on your toes and have a great time. And up last is Sunday Fun Day, hosted by Andrew. For this one, he's taking us back down to vacation land, so make sure you bring your bathing suits. It'll be a 622 nautical mile flight from Jamaica over to San Juan. Of course, always keep an eye out for some pop-up storms that come around. At the time of filming this is exactly the time that you all will be flying it in 1 week. So just keep an eye out. That's probably the only thing that we will have to contend with on this flight. Well, that concludes episode 22, flights the 22nd to the 28th. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook, and of course, where all the magic happens, over on our Discord. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you up in the skies.